Do you believe in the law of attraction? Do you believe that you have an inner being that knows where everything that you want is and knows where you are in relationship to all of those desires and knows what, given all of your resistance, is the best path of least resistance to take right now? Because you're ready for everything that you want. Everything that you want, all the manifestations are right around the corner. Do you enjoy being vibrational? Do you like being vibrational? Do you like knowing that there is form that precedes your body, and that form that preceded your body is still in this body, and while it's in this body, it's expanding. It's expanding beyond what it was when it first came into this body. And when you leave your body, you go back into that expanded version of consciousness that you started this all out with, and as you continue to be, because you are an extension of that source energy. You gotta like being vibrational because you are vibrational, and you're one of the very rare people who understand that I'm vibrational. I have the point of attraction. I believe in law of attraction. And because I believe in law of attraction, I believe that I can create my own reality. I believe that my work really is to feel good and not to make things happen, because guess what? Everything that you want already happened. That's the thing. Oh, everything that you want already happened. The real vibrational manifestation has already happened. The vibrational reality, the vibrational version of your desire is the real manifestation. But for our human friends, they want the physical manifestation. They think that the physical manifestation is the real manifestation. And you're not wrong, because it is the real manifestation in the sense where you can see it and taste it and touch it. So in that sense, it's actually the ultimate sense of manifestation. But there is a manifestation that we want to talk to you about, which is the emotional manifestation, which is how you feel, which is what you can accomplish right now. You see, everything that you want is because of how you think you will feel when you have it, and you think you're going to feel better when you have it. So if we can get you to understand that you can actually feel better, and not because you have to make something happen, and not because you have to bang it into place, and not because you even need to do it in order to manifest everything, because ultimately you don't need to do anything to manifest what you want. You can manifest everything that you want, even if you don't know about the law of attraction, even if you don't understand that you're the creator. You could just be living happily ever after and feeling good about yourself and appreciating what you have and watching it abundantly multiplied tenfold. And yet you're still here because you like things that work. You like knowing about a formula that always works, and law of attraction is exactly that way. So if you can feel the way that your desires would feel, then they have to come. But the thing is, we were asking you to find satisfaction in an emotion, in the vibrational form. We're trying to get you to look or to perceive your vibrations with your emotions, whereas you're trying to look at it with your five senses. Because your whole thing is, yes, I understand it. I can feel good about my desire. I know how to feel good about my desire. That's easy. I can daydream about it. I can release myself into a place of non-resistance. It's easy for me to think about my desire and feel good about it. But then now what? Once I feel good about my desire, now what? And that's the thing that's interesting. Once you feel good about your desire, the real manifestation has already happened. And isn't that interesting? The real manifestation has already happened because you feel better. But the thing is, even in you feeling better, there's still that little piece of, okay, well, when is it actually going to come? It's like that feeling of, I'm on the brink of it. I can't yet see it, but I know it's there, but I really can't yet see it. And so we understand, though, because you understand the law of attraction. You understand that if I feel good about a desire, and if I feel good right now, then it has to come. But that's the thing, is that if it comes, things get wonky. Your vibration gets wonky because the absence gets introduced into your vibration. So what we're really saying is, find satisfaction in the thought of what you want, in the thought of the daydream. Find satisfaction in the way that it feels. Feel the feeling of knowing that everything that you want is going to come, and find satisfaction. And what is satisfaction? Satisfaction is that feeling that you have to isolate and practice, because there are moments in life where you are satisfied, when you just ate a lot of food and you're full and you're satisfied, and you know that you're not going to stop eating forever, and you know that that wasn't your last meal ever. You're just good for now. You're good in the grand scheme of all the meals that you're having and you will have. You're good for now. And that's what satisfaction is. Satisfaction at its core is being satisfied with where you are and ready for more. Being satisfied with what you have and knowing that there's more. Being satisfied with your now moment, making peace with your now moment, because it's temporary, because you're more focused on where you're going, because you're just here on your way to over there. So what's over there is more on your mind. That's what being satisfied is all about. And we're saying, find satisfaction in the daydream. And that's really easy, because all you have to do is feel good about your desire. And as you feel good about your desire through any process, whether it's scripting, whether it's, going general, whether it's talking about why you want it, whether it's daydreaming, whether it's visualizing it, whatever the process is that you use, as you feel good about your desire, that's the real manifestation. You just experience the real manifestation. And that's what's really interesting. That's what's kind of hard to understand and wrap your mind around as a human, because you're so not used to being vibrational. You're so used to being physical and having your five senses, that when we say that the vibrational version is the real manifestation, you think that that's crazy talk. We can't really understand that, because it's like, what do you mean that it's the real manifestation? Because when you think of manifestation, you think of the reality. You think of the physical, see it, smell it, taste it, touch it reality. And that's the thing though, that is a reality. We're not saying that's not a reality, it is a reality, but that's not the only reality. There's a vibrational reality, and this vibrational reality, you can only feel into it. You can only use your emotion, and that's what we're saying. All of your desires are in that reality. So all you have to do is feel it, and as you feel it, you're gonna know that you're feeling it because it feels good. Right? When you think about your desire, if it feels good, that means that you have touched upon the vibrational essence of your desire. So as you're dreaming, as you're talking about why you want it, as you hit the vibrational essence, once you click into that place, that vortex, we know that you've been there, that feeling of, yes, I'm riding high right now. Once you click into that place, you can know that you have now tuned into the vibrational essence of your desire. And the vibrational essence is so important, because what's the vibrational essence? What does that really mean? Well, what we mean is the emotion, the emotional core, the reason why you want it, the emotional version, the emotional essence, the channel, so to speak, because you can't see right now in reality. So the thing is, if not being able to see right now is getting your goat, so is playing a big part in your vibration, so you're dissatisfied, then guess what happens? You're never going to see that desire, not for a long time, maybe for all of eternity. But when you're making peace with not being able to see it, because you can feel it, because you're more focused on seeing it with your emotions, I mean, you can feel the vibrational essence of it. So when you think about your fortune and you don't see it right now, that doesn't really bother you. It maybe bothers you for a second, but then you start to feel for the essence of it, and not because that is what's going to make it come, but because it makes you feel better. Like we said, you don't need to know about law of attraction, and we're not here to help you manifest what you want, because that's all natural. That's all a part of this reality. We're trying to get you to feel better about where you are. We're trying to get you to understand that the real power that you have is to feel better right where you stand, because that's where you're emitting your vibration. Feeling emotion is what really, really matters, because how you feel is what your vibrational countenance is what your vibrational what your vibrational channel is, what your vibrational transmission is, because that's what you'll get in return. So what we're saying is, you can feel good about your desire right now because you have the vibrational form. And the thing is, when you have the vibrational form, you can find satisfaction in that. You can find satisfaction in the thought of your desire. And as you find satisfaction in the thought of your desire, we're not saying, you hate the physical manifestation. We're saying that right now you're okay with the physical manifestation. So you're just riding the current, you're riding the flow. Your desires are going to kill you. And it's really interesting to watch our human friends and wonder how a lot of them have really made it through this life experience, because all of you have very, very strong desire. And because of your desires and because of your summoning of the energy, simply because of the desires that life has been causing you, your unique self to want, you're causing this stream to flow so fast. So that means that if you don't get caught up with it, it's going to beat you up. It's going to beat you up so much. And guess what? That stream is always going to win. This stream of well-being, this stream of your inner being, it goes really fast. And the thing is, that stream will beat you up. And that's exactly what it is. That's what resistance is. That's what being tired is. That's what sickness is going against the stream and feeling the repercussions of it. And so what we're saying is, all you have to do is just go with the stream. All you have to do is find satisfaction. Your job is to find satisfaction. Your job is to maintain your connection, is to find your connection. Your job is to go general. Your job is to be happy, very simply. And what we're saying is, you can be happy. It's very easy to be happy because you can own your vibrational. Because many of your friends, they think, well, I can only feel good. My emotions, how I feel is not about my vibrational alignment. It's about what I have. It's about this, that. So then, do you know what that looks like? It looks like feeling empty and having a hole inside of yourself and looking to physical manifestations, looking for the romance, the money, the jobs, everything to fill it up, until you get to the other side and you realize that there was no getting to the other side. It was a journey all along, because as you got to the other side, as you got this thing that you really, really wanted, that you finally found a way to lower your resistance and it came into reality, it was only sweet for a few seconds, and then bang, something else, here's another improvement. So the only way to fill that hole, that emptiness that you feel in yourself, is with your vibrational alignment, is with alignment with your source energy, which literally means finding a way to feel good right now where I stand. So whether that means thinking about what I want, and feeling the vibrational essence of it, feeling the vibrational essence of my money, so I'm not feeling the absence of it, I'm feeling the essence of it, feeling satisfied, feeling clear, finding ways to make myself feel good, conjuring the emotions within myself, eliciting the emotions within myself. Because that's your job. Your job is to make the emotions happen within yourself. And you can do that. It's very simple. And it's really interesting because the vibrational version of your desire is here right now. You have already become everything, vibrationally speaking. And so as you find satisfaction with the vibrational version, as you find satisfaction with the thought of how it feels, meaning the thought that feels good to you. Ooh, as you find the satisfaction about the thought of your desire and it feels good to you, that does feel good to you, then as in that satisfaction, there is an absence of resistance, and then the details have to they have to like unfold right in front of your eyes. And that's the thing, is that you feel the positive emotion, right? But the thing is, in feeling the positive emotion, you're only interested in what the positive emotion will lead to. You're not so interested in the positive emotion itself. But what we're saying is, if you can claim success to the positive emotion, meaning you're like, yes, I feel it, I feel this desire and it feels good. Not, oh, I feel this desire, it's definitely coming. You're saying, I feel this desire, I know it's coming because it has already manifested in the form of a positive emotion, so I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying this desire. So you're finding satisfaction right now with where you stand. So as you find satisfaction right now with where you stand, there's a vibrational, sort of like circle. There's a vibrational sort of balance. That's the best way to say it. There's a vibrational balance between your desire and belief in that second, in that moment. So as there's desire, or as there's balance between your desire and your belief, do you know what happens? Momentum happens. Do you know what happens? Things start happening so fast. And we know it's a tall order to ask you to feel good, to feel satisfied about something that you can't see yet, but you can feel it. And in feeling it, it feels good. And in the feeling good, you realize that the feeling good is what you wanted this whole time. And you can feel good even if reality doesn't change. And the thing is, even as you feel good, and even though reality doesn't change, then guess what happens? Reality has to change. It's the law. But the thing is, all of this makes sense. Law of attraction, manifestation, everything makes sense when you realize that you don't have to do anything to make anything that you want manifest. But it's fun to. It's fun to soothe yourself. It's fun to talk to yourself. It's fun to dream. It's fun to keep up to speed with your desires. It's fun to have a desire that you don't feel too good about, and then work your way into feeling good about it, to practice the frequency of it. It's fun to practice the frequency of your desire because it's fun, because you have your hands in the clay, because you don't feel, and this is the thing, you are the creator of your reality. You know that instinctually. You understand that if something is not going right, then something is really going really wrong, because everything should be going right because you're the creator. So there's no, oh, I didn't get any impulses from source energy, I must be on the bad list, I must be on the blacklist. There's nothing like that. Source is not holding out on you, but you know what it is you're controlling your experience. So it's all about your dominant belief. It's all about what you're thinking more dominantly. So maybe you're thinking, I'm not doing it right, I'm doing something wrong, I should be doing more. But that's the thing, that's a human sort of understanding that you pick that up from humans, because that's not a source thought. Because source is loving you. Source is saying you're doing it right, you can't even get it wrong, because when we look at you, we only see the perfect version of you. We only see the expanded vibrational version of you. So that means that in our eyes, you're perfect. So the thing is, if you want to join us, you have to raise your frequency. And that's the thing about source energy. That's the thing about your emotions, that if you want to feel good, you have to see life through the eyes of source. You have to be the source that you came here to be. And that's what this conversation is really about, because the manifestations, that's all secondary. That's the thing, the manifestations are all secondary. It's not the real manifestation. The real manifestation is how you feel. The real manifestation is the vibrational manifestation.